Hey guys, mancoangeleyes here, and today for my DVD review, I'll be reviewing Kinji Fukusaku's Battle Royale. This is the limited edition cut by Arrowhead Video. Now, before I go into the specs of what comes in this box set, I'll just explain what the story of Battle Royale is. Now, this is in the not so distant Japan, and what has happened is that the students have lost all complete faith in their parents and adults and distrust in government and military power. So what has happened is that the government has made this new act called the BR Act, or the Battle Royale Act, where they take one random group or one random grade 9 class and put them on an island and tell them that they have 3 days to kill each other and that the last person standing will live. And if not everyone's dead in 3 days, the explosive collars around their neck will explode, leaving no winner. Now, that is the premise of Battle Royale, but what's amazing about this movie is that there is no real main protagonist, and the movie splits off in these sub-chapters of having viewpoints on each different character and having a relationship built up with these characters, seeing their past and why they play the game or why they go against this game. But the main focus of this movie is on Shuya Nanahara, who is seen as the main protagonist of these characters. Now, the main antagonist of this film is Kiriyama, and we really don't know about this man or why he's doing this, but it's just known that he's playing this game for fun. In the book, it's quite different. In the book, he's actually a student who flips a coin and deciding on fate. He'll either play the game or try to go against it. So I'll just show you the box set now and show you some of the special features that come with it and just discuss it. Now, this is from Germany, so it's region 2, but thankfully for Blu-ray, this is the region-free release of the movie by Arrowhead, and it's the limited edition cover. The DVD version of this movie is actually region 2, so if you were lucky enough to get this as a Blu-ray, you can play it on any region. So this is actually a 3-disc release with 2 press packages. I'll just show you that right there, and I'll just talk about it. So the first one, the first disc, is a picture of Kiriyama and the weapon he uses. Now, this is only 114 minutes. It's the theatrical cut, and what comes in this movie is the making of the theatrical cut, the original trailer for the theatrical cut, as well as filming with the Warsaw Philharmonic Orchestra and orchestrating Battle Royale. Really great features. The movie is in 1080p. It's a perfect quality picture no matter what. I've seen it. It looks great. And what's really cool is that during the trailers for Battle Royale, at the end they'll ask a different question. Now, in one of the trailers, it asks, could you kill your best friend? And this is one of the moral dilemmas that throws this into the game. It's like, if this was your situation, could you kill your best friend so that you could survive? So that's a little interesting thing. And this is just the Blu-ray cover. Just take it out. Behind, you'll just see the BR, and then behind you'll see a locker, and then Blu-ray at the back, the region, and the rating system. Now, interesting story about this movie. When it first came out, the government tried to ban it, and so did they when the book came out. They tried to ban it because it thought that it would be a form of anarchy, so that, students would rise to power and really, overthrow parents and overthrow government, overthrow school. But they failed. The book still was released. The movie was still released. But what happened is that they put the R15 certificate on the film. So what happens? So anyone under age 15 in Japan is not allowed to see this movie. Now, Kinji Fukusaku made this movie for 15-year-olds because those are the people age that are in the book that play the game, as well as, the actors he was working with at the time were that age, so they couldn't even go see the movie they played in. So what he did was he begged, students who are 15, go rush into the theaters and riot into the movie to watch it, because that is the age category he made it for. Now, for those who don't know a bit about Japan, grade 9 as is the final year for compulsory education there. At the end, they have to take a test, and at that point, depending on their score, they'll either go to a really good school or, drop out and become a failure. And we see some of these moral dilemmas in this film. Now, the second disc is the special director's cut. And this is one of the secondary protagonists in the film. His name is Kawada, and the shotgun is his gun of use. And the special features in this are a few TV spots, the remaking of the special feature on set, and that's it. There's only 3 or 4, or the director's cut trailer, as well as the Venice trailer and what it did at the Venice Film Festival. Now this is again in 1080p, and it's a lot more bloodier and it's a lot longer. It's 122 minutes, as I said, and it gives a lot more time to pace out the film and really work on these dream sequences that Kinji Fukusaku couldn't add in the original theatrical cut just because of editing issues and runtime issues. But, if there's any version you want to watch the special director's cut, because this is what the director intended the audience to see, and it allows for the full message to be brought across. Now, I'll just show you the inside. It says, "Today I killed my best friend," and this again is shown again in the trailer at the end. Now, this movie is released by Arrowhead, but is under Toei. Toei is the production company that made it that Kinji Fukusaku works with. And the special director's cut is 1080p, full HD transfer. Music and sound is excellent. The score to this movie is beyond superb, and for anyone who hasn't seen this, go pick up the special director's cut. You can still get a Region 1 copy of it, or for those who have PS3s, and if this isn't sold out, which I think it is, it's already out of print, get your hands on a copy, because once these go out, they're gone forever. This special edition is actually a limited pressing of 10,000, and it's a one-time pressing only by Arrowhead. And what's really good about Arrowhead is that they stick to their word. They only put out one pressing, and once their special editions are actually out of print, they won't reprint them. So that's a little warning. Now, the third disc is dedicated purely to special features, and we see another one of the students, Mitsuki, and her favorite weapon of choice is the sickle. Now, what's really cool about this comes with every special feature that you could actually think of. It comes with multiple TV spots. It comes with multiple makings of. It comes with shooting on the set. It comes with opening reviews of the reaction of the audience and what has happened. Really cool stuff. Now, I'll just show you the inside. There you go. And then the Blu-ray. It's a superb special features. Anyone who would want, a really solidly packed special edition of a movie for Battle Royale, they'd get this edition. And they probably already have this edition. Now, what's also really cool about these is that it comes with 2 press packages, and I'll show you what each press package comes with. So I'm just going to show you the one called Booklets, and the front is Japanese. Now, a really nice treat that that Arrowhead's done is that they're a German company, and you'd think, it being in Germany, they'd release everything in German, like they did for the special edition of the Inception that was released in France. All the press kit was done in French, which, is nothing bad, if you live in the, region, but if you're an international buyer or collector, that sucks. Now, the great thing is that they actually didn't do that. Everything is in English. The comic books, the essay book, it's all in English. And one of the booklets they give you is artworks and concepts for the movie that they had to find when creating this box set. So they gives you a little message from Arrowhead. They give you some primary sketches, and then they go into these really funky artwork images, and some of them are really cool. And then we come with the the box set artwork for those who want to see what variants there could have been. It could have been these. Now, on the actual box, before I go on to the second booklet, it's an actual hard matte finish. It's a sturdy box, you see the Battle Royale sign, and the motif in the background is actually school lockers. And then, here's the back of the box, and you shows everything that comes in the DVD, as well as the special features and what you can expect. Now, the second booklet that you get in this box set is an essay and commentary. Now, you have an essay by John McCroy, and you have an essay by Tom Mess. And for those who don't know, Mess is one of the aficionados on Japanese cinema and things that have come out from the occult in Japanese cinema. So he actually has an essay in here on Battle Royale, as well as a director interview with Kinji Fukusaku in 2001. Now, this is actual Kinji Fukusaku's last film. He actually passed away from cancer on the first day of shooting for Battle Royale 2, which was later then picked up by his son, and then finished the project. So the essay, just like the movie, will show you these very violent images of blood and gore, and show you these very explicit scenes in the film. Now, other than it having these two essays in this commentary, it also has a director's statement. It has Beat Kitano's or Beat Takashi's filmography, as well as Kinji Fukusaku's filmography. This is a very solidly packed essay booklet, and it reminds me of the quality of the Criterion's essays. They're very thoroughly thought of, they are in depth, and you learn a lot more behind the features and behind the scenes of what happened with making, Battle Royale. Now, the last press package you get are just extra goodies that the director has put, or Arrowhead has put. It comes with a comic book called Parents' Day, and this is a prequel to the movie. It tells about two people, a boy and a girl, who have run away from the previous game's battle. They decided they were sick that day for school, and that they were just going to run away from Japan so that they don't have to play in this messed up, horrible game. And we see what happens and what the government forces its people to do when these two kids decide to run away. Very interesting, and it also gives somewhat of a prequel introductory to the one of the main antagonists of the film, Kiriyama. So that's that. By the way, this is the cover for the artwork goodies. Now, another cool thing that they give you is that a reversible fold-out poster. One being of the Battle Royale classroom, as you can see here, and the other being the three-sided scans of the DVD covers, which look really well done. And that's really a cool little feature that they give you. Now, the last two items they give you are postcards, and each postcard are for different reasons. They give you a series of postcards from the movies, just close-ups of different shots. This is Beat Takashi. He also is known as Kitano in the movie. He's very famous as one of Japan's actors and has done various roles. This is Mitsuki, another crazy antagonist of the movie who enjoys playing the game and is very manipulative. There we go, just another scene with Shuya and Noriko. And Shuya and Noriko have this love interest throughout the movie, so that's used for that. One of the ending scenes of the movie, again, displaying just the violence of this game. This girl actually committed suicide after she was the reason of killing all her friends, which is a really interesting thing that they show throughout the movie, is that this reason of blame and why people play the game and manipulation and how friendships really last when they're given this option. Another close-up. And then the winner of the game that we're shown of the previous game. So Parents' Day, the comic book, is from this game. We're back at the beginning. Now, the last item they give you is this school postcard of the class that's playing now. And really, it's a certificate of authenticity. Now, this says, this edition will be printed once. It is your survival pack. Use it to enjoy the Arrowhead Video Battle Royale experience with everything you need, both versions of the film, special features informing you about the production of the film and its reception, artwork, concepts, and promotional material. and this certificate authenticates your copy of it. And the limited edition pressing number I have is 8,426 out of 10,000. Now, this was probably the longest review I have right now on YouTube. I'm sorry about the length of it, but there's a lot to go through with this box set. For those who can't really get their hands on this edition of Battle Royale, there are always region ones that you can find that are uncut, that are the special director's cut. I definitely suggest that you go for them. It's one of the greatest cult classic films that I've seen from Japan, and it's one that can teach you a lot. And there's a lot to learn, and each time you watch it, something new is gained from it. This was a mancoangeleyes review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.